I'm Bervelman Kia. It's a new year, but it's still winter. It was very frosty this morning, and we are coming back to a winter haunting. I, if you remember, was incredibly frustrated and kind of depressed and down on myself because there was a maths thing that I don't think was actually maths, but because the theme of the puzzle was mathematics, I immediately shut down and my brain's like, nope. And my brain refused to be able to do anything. It's like dyslexia, but it's with numbers, whereas I can look at them and then immediately will not process anything. I'm like, no, can't do it, can't try, don't want to. So it put me in a really bad mood. But hopefully that was just a one-off. We can get on with it, and I can play without a walkthrough. I do have the walkthrough ready to go in case I get stuck. But I got a bottle of copper bag from my neighbours for my birthday. I also have some socks hanging on the radiator. Sorry about that. See, this is where I was when I stopped playing. Hello? Hello, ghost buddy? Guess they're haunting someone else, or maybe they're taking a ghost vacation. Either way, I guess I'm getting closer and closer. Another room, another letter. Summer. Who wouldn't want to visit coastal Pacifica, the place with perfect weather year-round just to enjoy cool breezes, warm sand and the dazzling sun? Well, winter has just begun and we are not in the part of Pacifica with perfect weather, so I'm afraid you will not be getting that kiss from the sun you so desire. Life is not perfect, and just because you got this far does not mean you are either. But don't fret, look around you. There are reminders of this time all around you. Beach balls, glass bottles and sand. There are some fun carnival games you can play too. I wonder, are they going to be your daydream or your worst nightmare? I suspect that would depend on your course of action. Beach balls, glass bottles and sand. No door camera this time, or some code. Where are you going? Interesting, there are 2 irregularly shaped slots on the door. I should probably make note of that. There's something else near the top of the door, some kind of sheet with 2 question marks. Maybe I should grab that. Whoa, what's going on? Get off me! What on earth? This sheet just stuck to my necklace. I could have almost gotten a paper cut on my neck. Okay, I'm placing this as far away from my precious iron pendant and my neck. Phew, well that was quite the workout. Mind if I join you in here? Please be my guest. You caught me right on time. I just got through a bit of a workout myself. Well, thank you. Maybe both of us could get some rest now. Or not. Well, that's quite a lot of dust. It's probably been ages since someone's been in here. Finley told me the parlour was the only unlocked room before. It was for a while, until now. Say, how did you get in anyway? My skills. Just a series of riddles. I guess all those math and programming classes I had to take in college paid off. No doubt about it. I guess the other caretakers, myself included, didn't bother trying. Looks like you have a good head on your shoulders. Looks like you have a walkthrough. Not good enough for finding a job. It seems like this is bothering you a lot. Do you want to talk about it? Thank you, but for now I should probably find a way to unlock the next door. Right, well, good luck. I'll be here if you need me. Okay. Fred Allison and their daughter, Clara Sterling. Oh, apparently that's something I'm going to work out later. Okay. No liquid in this one, probably for the best given how old this room must be. Been a while since I've seen a rainbow. First I'm stuck inside job hunting and now puzzles. Great, just great. The bottle is broken. All I see are pieces of coconut, a boat, seaweed and sand. Tons of sand. Would you like me to clean it up? No, it's okay. I need it to get through the next door. A broken bottle to get through. Sounds odd, but I'll take your word. Okay, so nothing that I can use the dust on. Okay. Flour looks like it's made of wood. Coconut, flour. Okay. Glass bottle, I should take note of its contents. Coconut and flour. There's a message inside this bottle. I'd rather not pull on it to get it though. For all I know, given the state of this mansion, the chain could bring down the entire roof. Summer, who wouldn't want to visit coastal Pacifica? The place with the perfect weather year round just to enjoy cool breezes, warm sand and dazzling sun. Have I read this? Well, winter's just begun and we are not in part of Pacifica with perfect weather. So I'm afraid you will not be getting that kiss from the sun you so desire. Okay, this looks like the exact thing I just read. Okay. Is that pinwheel or a flower or both? Orange tree. Take one orange from here. I've got an orange. Hello? Analyzing subject. Analysis complete. Response, physical attributes. Stature 5'1" to 5'3", so 5'2" then. Age 20 to 25. Human composition 100% pixels. I'm 5'2". I am not age 20 to 25. Subject engages in defensive behaviour in response to external hostility. Who wouldn't? Subject provides aid to others during their mishaps. Subject does things the right way to progress their journey. I suppose this camera is making inferences on my personality based on my actions. Why though? Ain't got anything better to do. Twig and seaweed. Anchor. Take note of what was in this bottle. And that's the one I just looked at. Sun. I have no idea what this is. Three is more than four. G goes to X, F goes to T, O goes to V. Is that what it is? No, because V doesn't go to E. Unless you're... oh, maybe it's a spelling love thing. I'm not sure what this is. Flower, beach ball, anchor. Okay. Contraptions like the others I saw. This one is pointing to the sun. Oh, lemon tree. Bunch of lemons. Coming to think of it, lemons always reminded me of little footballs. Why? Oh, American footballs. I'm like, why? They're not even round. Why? American footballs. Unlike baseball, I was never good at the sport. I remember once I threw one into a window when I was practicing with my dad. Thankfully, the window was open and the lemon landed in our faux fruit bowl. My mum never found out about it. Well, until she saw the rotting lemon a month later, that is. Flowers, seaweed, coconut. Angry spirit must have some fun while they were alive. The coconut was clearly made to look like a face. Gotcha. What I got? I got a hook and an orange. Okay. Pearl, clam, conch shell, pearl. Okay. It's hard to make a note when you don't know what you're noting. Whole is greater than the parts or something like that. Charles Grace and their daughter Amy Lunabelle. Sheet. Thin sheet under here. Blurry sheet. Barely make out what it says, let alone what to do with it, but I think I see 2 circles and a line. Oh, I thought I was supposed to combine them. Apparently not. Okay. Mel. Glass bottles? Saw a letter in this room explaining how to open the next door, and there was something about glass bottles. Do you have any idea what to do with them? I saw 2 bottles on the shelf back there filled with resin. One had 2 pearls and a conch shell, while the other had a clam and a pearl resting inside it. Unfortunately, one of the bottles was broken. That one looked like it had some sand, pieces of seaweed, coconuts and a boat. One bottle was hidden behind a plant and it had some sand, 4 beach balls, a flower and an anchor. The bottle behind the tree had a coconut, a flower and some shrubs. I saw one hanging from the roof with some tiny shrubs, an anchor, 2 twigs and 2 pieces of seaweed. The one near the lemon tree almost looks like a face. It had a coconut, 2 flowers and 2 pieces of seaweed. And it told me to make a note of it. She seems to have a perfect memory. The placements do sound quite intricate and very intentional. What do you mean? Well, one thing that caught my ear was the number of items you mentioned in the bottles. Sounds like whoever designed those bottles wanted to purposefully put specific items in each bottle along with a certain quantity. So it all ties back to numbers. It might be worth looking into. Anything more about the mansion? Nothing stands out really. By walking through the rooms, I learned as much as you did. I did note all the booby traps and puzzles lining the walls in the parlour and the floral room. Congratulations on solving those. Thanks. I was looking through this journal a bit. There are several pictures of these 2 girls and this guy. Do you know anything about them? I'm afraid not, but the girls do look familiar. Hey, are you alright? You look like you're straining yourself a bit. All this dusting work is making it hard to think. Oh, of course, the pictures on the wall. I believe the brunette is Clara and the redhead is Amy. Right, but anything else? Earlier you mentioned an older distant relative of yours lived in this mansion. By any chance is she any of the girls in the photos? And if so, do you have a cell phone or any way I could contact her? Unfortunately, I don't know much about her or how she looked when she was younger, but I do know she's my grandmother's age, and phone service here isn't great around this time of year. Right, drats. But there's something else. Can I be a bit forward? Please, yes. The girls in these photos, their facial features look a lot like yours and mine. A bit like Finley's too, I suppose. What, blank? In all fairness, I think everyone's facial features here look the same. Fair point, but look at the clothes, the gloves and dresses and even the bow. It looks an awful lot like your style. You're right. But then there's a logical explanation for that. Back when I was a kid, my grandmother used to dress me up. I really liked the style, so I just stuck with it. Who did you say your grandmother was again? I didn't. She's the mayor of this town, Clarissa Sterling. Well, that is perfect. You can just run down to the city office in the evening and ask her if she knows anything. and judging by the last name and your style, she might be related to the Sterling bloodline mentioned in the photos. Heard the last name was pretty common around here. Could be a coincidence, but with the way things are unfolding, maybe not. But I won't know either way anytime soon. She's out of town for a while. I suppose it's my turn to say drats. So drats. The silver lining is you seem to be uncovering more and more as you are progressing. So I should just keep moving forward, right? Keep me posted on what you find. I'll follow you into the next room when you unlock it. My curiosity about this place is piqued. Will do, thanks. So if you don't mind me asking, why did you take this job? It sounds like a last resort for most. Well, I pretty much grew up in Ashpine Valley all my life, and this mansion, this grand mansion, I was always drawn to it. Of course, when I was younger, this place looked sturdier and brighter. The trees outside were full of fruit, the marble wasn't crumbling. Anyway, it has been closed off to visitors for a while, so I thought to myself, what better way to learn more about it than to work here? Imagine my disappointment when I saw the parlour was the only indoor room open. So much for learning about it. But hey, you changed all of that, and in a way the rooms in here remind me of how it looked on the outside as a child. Almost as if it has life again. You said you could help me out? Of course, I'll try my best. Just bring me anything you need help with. Thanks. Excited for the winter ball. Yeah. No, making sure this dress doesn't get mucky was a pain. Had to hold my dress with one hand and shovel in another while ploughing snow. Sounds like a tough balancing act. For the record, your dress looks neat as ever. Why, thank you. Ooh, get to know your colleagues better. Cameras. Do you have any idea why there are so many cameras around? They seem to be tracking my every action. I've seen a couple of those around, some more obvious than others. Given how large this place is, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to have extra security. They do give me the creeps though, especially their robotic voices. Bye. My pleasure. So, oh, zoomies! You're doing zoomies, Rogue! Why are you being excited? Something about the numbers of stuff in the jars. That just says several and tons, so it's not that one. Okay. One flour, one coconut. Does that count as 2 twigs? 2 twigs and 1 seaweed. One anchor. I'm not sure if I need to, if I'm writing this down right. Judging by the colour and style, these pages belong to that diary I found. Looks just like a book page, got mixed in here as well. Page 97, chapter 9, Understanding Vector Space. Open then. Oh, I can't read it. Okay, I can pick it up. One, two, three, 4 beach balls. One anchor. 1 flower. 2 flowers, 2 pieces of seaweed, 1 coconut. Why am I writing this down? Pearl clam, nothing else. Two pearls. One conch. Two slots here. Top one is empty, bottom one is empty. Right. So can I? Might you have any idea what should be in place of the question marks? Not very sure, or maybe you have something in mind? Well, somewhat. I did see a poster on the back wall with a bunch of markings and arrows similar to the sheet. Perhaps you could find something there. Okay. Is it that? Take a closer look. Oh, so I have to go into it and then do it. 3 points to 4. Of course, the angle is the same. The top number is 3 and the bottom is 4. Ah, there you go. That filled in. Don't think this is pertinent to the mapping. So 3 and 4 is the only thing that counted. Barely make out what it is, let alone what to do with it. Okay. Ah, I needed to wipe the lavender oil on it for some reason. Sheet pointing from 4 to 5. Three to 4, 4 to 5. Yeah, I'm not seeing that I'm supposed to put it anywhere in here. Now that it's got numbers in it, does she just say the same thing? Are you okay? Best as I can be. Why? I notice you have quite the firm grip on this sheet. Oh, that's because one of them went flying all over my face when I tried to grab it. It took me a while to pry it off my pendant. Your pendant? Is there anything special about it? Not really, apart from the fact that it's made of iron. Interesting. Can I see the paper? Sure, here. Just as I suspected, I took a pair of old earrings from my purse and they instantly stuck to this sheet. Those earrings contain nickel. So this paint is magnetic. Bingo. Hook? No. I'm not. I was going to say, there's sometimes citrus fruit, you can make a battery with it. I was just picking that out of nowhere. Oh, I need to count. Mind you, I think it's just one. I did not make a note of the one that was broken, did I? It just says several coconut pieces. I'm assuming that means a coconut, a boat, seaweed, sand. Yeah, I did that one. Okay. Slot. Offline. Okay, so I need money to be able to do that. Do you know where this came from? Looks like it came from a math book. Which one? I'm not sure. I did see a couple in the previous room though. We'll take a look. Thank you. Are you about to betray me? Is this game about to betray me and make me have to go back to bloody maths again? I can't remember. 97. Okay. Go ahead and put the page back in. Now that's interesting. There's another thin plastic film here, much thinner. Should take this. I have no idea. Don't make me try and work out maths again. Don't make me look at maths again. Already got the mapping. Three to four, 4 to 5, 2 to 4. Any idea what to do with this hook? seen movies where they tie these things to rope and climb cliffs, although they're usually much bigger. I even remember a movie where a prisoner somehow got hold of one of these and stole a key from a guard. That's quite the stunt. Did the prisoner escape? No, the security guard marched him back to his cell and forced him to write a 1,000-word essay on why stealing is bad. Ironically, he used a pencil to pick the lock and successfully escaped. I haven't got a string or anything to tie it to. Chains. Having some chains wouldn't hurt. Okay. Now, I'm assuming I have a grappling hook. Right. What am I swinging it at? Do I want to get that down? Ah, it's a message. Ah, maybe. Chain is too short, grappling hook is too small. Hurt myself before I take this bottle down. I'm not using it on the contraption, am I? Hook and chain would be overkill. I don't know what I'm supposed to want from this. That's the tiniest one I've seen. Would be perfect for climbing a miniature cliff. Okay. I'm not sure. Magnetic board. Rules is hard love. Yeah, I'm stuck. I'm being stuck. Combine the orange with the roof bottle with the paper. What does that mean? Are you saying combine the orange with that bottle? Or are you saying combine the orange with that bottle and then with paper? Could you please stand back? I'm taking this bottle down. Oh, so we're just supposed to be smashing it. I'm like, why would you think to put the orange with that? Evelyn, the baseball player, I'll get out of the way. Leave the glass to me though. I saw a dustpan in the other room so I can safely pick it up. And here we go. Evelyn's stepping up to the mound. You can feel the excitement in the air. She's getting her arms ready to throw that orange with full speed. All right, I got this now. Woohoo, and she scores. Yeah. Well, that was certainly fun. I'll take care of the mess and let you get back to it. Thanks, Mel, but no worries. I'll do it. Now let's take a look at what was inside. Oh, it's another one of those pages with 2 circles and a red arrow. This one is pointing from 1 to 2. What am I doing with these? Why is that one bending? This one's flopping over. Might you have any idea what I can do with this sheet? Before that, may I ask you if you're okay? Firm grip. Oh, so they're all magnetic. All of the sheets are magnetic. So can I put the sheets on the board? Maybe this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Page stuck right to the board. Suppose that confirms the theory. The paint is magnetic. Wish it weren't that jarring when I picked up the first of those sheets. Think I'm on something here. Got another sheet down. Definitely getting warmer. The whole is greater than the parts. So there's more, clearly. Yeah, not sure what's going on there. What's the little hook for? What's the little hook for? Okay, so there's 1 boat, 2 shells, and 3 pearls. 1 boat, 2 shells, and 3 pearls. One boat, 2 shells, 3 pearls. There's another glass bottle here and a key inside. Make a note of this and its contents. Another sheet. I'll just reach into the bottle since I don't have a space to bend my arm at an angle. What if? Drats, the bottle is also stuck to the bottom of the alcove. Okay, so that's what our grappling hook is for. Cool, small one, but hopefully it's a big clue. 2 anchors and 2 whatever these are. I got a key. Right, first things first, we know we're going to put that on there. I think I'm at a good place. Okay. One to two. Two to three. Three to four. Two to four. 4 to 5. Something fell in the slot below. Let's check out what I want. Some kind of block with a small screen in it. I guess I'm supposed to fill it in with something. Well, if this was real carnival game, that would be a bummer of a prize. Okay. So that clearly goes in there. But I'm assuming I've got to put something on there first. I can't show her. Okay. B E S T key. Dear Diary, like the new stickers for my photos. I thought it would be cool to have some things that show my personality as well when I look back at things. Heart, X, tear, flower, plus, page, minus, divide. I suppose now that I'm in high school, I should start calling people by their names. Miss Teaser, you have been promoted to Clara. Or should I say demoted, since this is what I called you before middle school. Or you were promoted, demoted, but promoted again. Well, regardless, you know what I mean. As for Emerson, he seems nice for now, but I'm still being vigilant. What if this is all a trick to get me to slip up? Yet each day that I spend with him, I'm proven wrong, time and time again. Maybe I should give him a chance. Dear Diary, I cannot believe freshman year is almost over. All we have left are our finals and then it's summer break. This is the first summer break in 3 years that I'm finally pacing out. Preparation for the next semester. I think I'm finally letting go of being Emerson's one-sided enemy. He has proven himself enough to me. I suppose now is the time I should start giving him the benefit of the doubt. We have all been spending time with each other. He's not a bad guy. Matter of fact, he reminds me a lot of why Clara and I became best friends in the first place. Getting to truly know Emerson isn't such a bad idea. Dear Diary, finally summer break, school's done, tests are over, and it's fun from here on out. Well, at least for the next 2.5 months. After that, it's back to opening up the books. As I said before, I am not going to enter an unhealthy one-sided competition with him. Besides, if there is one subject I'm not worried about, it's math. Clara, Emerson and I have been cracking the books right before finals, and the three of us got straight A's on our report cards. I realise that being number one is not an exclusive position. We are all number one some way or another. But between you and me, I got an A- in English. Oops, close enough though. Amy, please. Sorry for not updating you. Sophomore year is busy. Emerson and I have been studying more for from his math book. We've moved on to vectors and undirected graphs. Clara has been making excuses that she can't make it, but personally I think she's just desperate to get me and Emerson together. It's funny how Emerson is a detail-oriented person, almost to a fault. When I was thinking of my favourite dreamy teenage singer Mac Huxley, God, it's difficult to say. Mac Huxley. I want to say Max. Mac Huxley, whom I wish Clara would manifest me with. I wrote this out. C-U-T-E. Emerson slowly read out the letters T-O-G-E, and I completely missed out on the big picture. Cute. He and I made some silly notes on that page, but I could swear that he had a mild flush across his face. Maybe he's embarrassed that he couldn't solve an easy puzzle, but for the record, he's still brilliant and funny and maybe a bit cute. Dear Diary, today was a great day. It was just like the summers before middle school. Clara and I went to the carnival in town again. We ate some cotton candy, rolled the Ferris wheel, and won some stuffed animals from a few games. I'm surprised the carnies accepted my old tokens, or perhaps they just didn't notice. Either way, it worked. She still beats me at shoot a ducky, but I only lose that one because I'm vegetarian. I cannot shoot these poor little ducks with paintballs, even if they are just made of wood. My lucky legitimate game tokens. No, ducky! At least I won the ball toss. I finally got a huge blue bear. I've always wanted to win it for Clara, since it's now her favourite colour. It'll be her birthday present. Near sunset, Clara and I sat by the docks, and I asked her what to do about Emerson. On one hand, I really like him, but on the other hand, I don't want to ruin our friendship. At first, she laughed and gloated that she was right about me liking him all along. Ha ha, fine. Clara won. Then she got serious and told me that if I didn't tell him how I feel, then that's all that this will ever be. A feeling. I let my feelings of anxiety out to her. What if he doesn't like me back? What if he is weirded out by me? What if he actually wants to beat me at math now? Clara reminded me of the numerous times we fought and made up, telling me that true friendships are much stronger than I'm giving credit. Besides, she said that no matter what happens, she will always be there for me. I tossed the stone next to my palm into the water and observed how the ripples spread in concentric circles, each circle larger than its successor. Like the stone, my actions could have far-reaching consequences, impacting my life in ways that I couldn't even imagine. But then I saw each ripple capturing a glittering light from the sun-lit sky around me. That single stone created a beautiful chain of golden hoops going as far as the eye can see. Maybe it was the golden glimmer of the sunset on the rippling water, or it was purely the power of Clara's reassurance, but I suddenly felt at peace. The new feeling of hope engulfed me. Telling Emerson how I feel can create a ripple effect, but it will be full of 1,000 golden hoops because the stone is my honesty. I just had to wait for the right time to say it, but it was going to be sometime this coming year. Sometime this coming year. She said it twice. It wasn't just me being weird. Junior year just flew right by. What a hectic year. Not only did we have to prepare for the college entrance exams, but taking all those advanced classes was a nightmare. I could have sworn that I slept for only 1 hour some days. Now that summer is coming up, I want to enjoy the time I have. I really do, but some other things have been bugging me. What if this is the last time Emerson, Clara and I are ever this close? I have some unresolved feelings for Emerson, but I feel icky for even having them, especially since he started dating Alison Minor last September. Yes, I never got to experience the golden ripple, but if there is one thing that I learned, it's that there is always a silver lining. He is smart, handsome, kind of boy I fell for, but that's secondary to me being his friend. At least now the risk of jeopardizing our friendship isn't there. I won't lie that I feel a twinge of jealousy when he brings Alison over to hangouts with me and Clara. Yet I know that he is a good friend and I have to put the feelings aside and wish them the best. Besides, Alison is really sweet. She helped me edit my English paper, which bumped my semester grade up to an A+. You lose some, you win some. So I want him to be happy, even if that's not with me. As for Clara, I'm assuming I need to write these page numbers down. So that's 96, 97. After senior year, the two of us could part ways in college and only see each other during breaks. We vowed to be friends forever, just like how Verinda, the foreign exchange student, vowed that we would write to each other as much as possible, and Sophie, the girl who transferred to Southern Pacifica in second grade, said we should call each other at least thrice a month. Well, Verinda and I only corresponded for 2 months, and Sophie stopped calling the summer after the second grade. I know that friends just drift apart, yet I can't help but feel that Clara and I may go through the same thing, despite us living together in the same house. We've been friends our whole lives. She is my best friend. Maybe this is my chance to create a golden ripple. I should tell her how I feel. The hectic days of high school are finally over. We took up jobs at the local ice cream parlour to get extra cash to buy more legitimate tokens for the carnival, along with some pocket money for college. Three Musketeers back at it again. I told Clara how scared I am we will no longer be as close as we are now, but she's glad that I told her because she felt the same. We laughed about it. We said we'll try our best to meet up as much as possible during weekends. Just trying, that's the best we can do without getting our hearts broken. In a way, it gives me comfort that no promises will be broken. As it turns out, all three of us are going to different colleges, but hey, at least we'll all be near each other in Pacifica. Emerson and Alison broke up a few months ago, but they ended things on good terms. Turns out Alison is going to college across the country, and she wants to stay out there for a while before settling down back here. Of course, despite my feelings for him, this was one of those times when I needed to set aside my desire for those golden hoops and help create them for someone else. Emerson insisted he was fine, but Clara and I still took him to the movies, bought him dinner, and tried to crack a bunch of lame jokes. He cracked a smile at each of them, probably because of how bad they were, but I call that a win. And now we can tell that he's truly himself again. Our friend is back. No more waiting, it's either now or never. I'm finally going to confess to him tonight. Beach day with Clara, 1 boat, 3 pearls, 2 shells, 4 anchors. Okay. God. 1 boat. 1 anchor, 1 anchor. So I only have 2 anchors. 2 pearls, 1 pearl. 6, right, so they've got 6 flowers. God, there's so many things to write down now. 1 boat, 2 shells, 4 anchors, 3 pearl, 6 flowers, 5 coconuts. If I need this information. Right. So reading all of that, what's the key for? Shall I show it to you? No. I wasn't clicking you. I was clicking this. Right, key. Do you have any idea what this key opens? I'm afraid not, but based on what you told me and what I saw, this place is full of hidden doors and traps. Ah, okay, I don't know then. Hmm. Um. Use the grappling hook chain to grab the key. Click on the mappings poster, letter mappings, portrait above the right door. Enter my code, my love for you. I have no idea where that comes from. What, after all that, there's still a safe I have to open? Perfect fit. That puzzle was really stupid and corny. Didn't the ghost have anything better to do than create complicated puzzles for their love? Hey ghost, if you're hearing this, just letting you know that maybe you would have had a better chance with others had your puzzles been easier. Anyway, there's another bottle here. I should take note of it. Token. 2 flowers. So we've got 2 more flowers now added to the flowers that I had here. So I'm just going to add it to that. We'll say that was 3 flowers. So 3 flowers for 5 flowers. There's supposed to be 6. So 3, 4, 5, 6. So we found the flowers. Okay. So we found everything that they had. That they put into jars, I think. I've got a token now. Something in this panel started working. So am I doing it in the order? 1 boat. 1 boat. 2 shells. 3 pearls. 4 anchors. 5 coconuts. 6 flowers. Wonder what I want. It's a block shaped like a piece of toast. Yay! Oh, so it's the other one of them. Okay. No, I didn't get any more pages of that. Do I have... Stop going to the camera. Right, I'm not clicking on the camera, I'm clicking on this. Well done, what's this say? Open the Sandy Room's door. That's bloody helpful, thanks. Yeah, so there's pretty much nothing I can... Unless it's that, S. S-A, oh my god. Looks like this is correct input for the block. And so this one's S. And now fits perfectly. Perfect key to an unconventional lock. Looks like the camera went down, but at least the door is opened. Nothing dramatic this time, maybe things are looking up, but it wouldn't hurt to still be vigilant. Mind if I follow you? It's more the merrier and less scary. Solve the Sandy room. But there was a puzzle on the wall that I didn't have anything to do with. I solved the room and there's a thing on that wall that looked like a family tree that I did nothing to. Where's the light? Are you all right in there? You might want to stay where you are, Mel. It's completely dark in here. Do you need any help? No, there should be a light switch around here. I think I can manage. Well, I caught sight of more snow piling up in the courtyard. I'll be out back ploughing again. Let me know when you'd like me to come in. Will do. Well, I've got a torch. That's somewhat better. I think I'll proceed with caution and call Mel after I find some ambient lighting. Jumping around might not be a great idea until I get familiar with the layout of the room. Should have known it was you. Thanks for pointing out the light. So is that the light switch behind you? Thanks for showing it to me. My name is Evelyn. I just want to know... Wait, I just want to talk. I want to know who you are and why. The spirit went to the left. Maybe it's guiding me to another letter. My suspicion is confirmed. Well, these letters have helped me so far, so it's probably wise to look at this one, though I have to wonder how many more puzzles there are. December 23rd, are you starting to see the picture? I've scoured this mansion room by room. I have been progressing just as you are. No answers. I've been locking each one behind me, bolting them shut and riddling them with complications so that no one but the only person who truly cares would. Maybe you are that person, maybe you are not. At this point, does it really matter? How can someone so sweet, so kind and so loving just leave without any explanation? Or perhaps what we had wasn't really love. After all, I saw the locket tossed in the lake. I didn't have the heart to take it out, let alone open it. The necklace you used earlier to get in here was just a duplicate. I am furious, yet I don't know where to direct it. At my love, who just disappearing without an explanation, or at our families for causing my other half to disappear. Just looking at those family trees can be so sickening and tiring. Very, very tiring. Yeah, the family tree thing is what I was mentioning. Words sickening and tiring were highlighted. It would be worth noting. Something about family trees was mentioned as well. Looks like they also weren't fond of their partner's family. Anyway, I really hope that this is one of the last rooms I'll have to pass through. Save. Entered new room. Okay, so hopefully that will have worked.